magic super souls, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your Archangel full moon readings. Now this full moon is every full moon is very powerful. I think we understand that, we know that, but this particular full moon, it's been maybe a little bit touchy, a little bit, if you found in the build up to it that either buttons are pressed or you're finding yourself feeling there's a definite edge around of things being revealed that actually do need to change. Things we sometimes either need to move away from, move beyond, let go of. There's some very distinct sort of energies astrologically around this full moon. So we are asking for guidance, really. This is an Archangel reading and we are asking for guidance from the Archangels. What is being shown to you? What is being revealed? And can they give assistance, information about how best to navigate whatever is being revealed to you? So that is the subject of our full moon readings. Now we're drawing 3 cards to help to guide you in. I'm seeing this one, but also this card here. So 3 cards here, and we'll draw some runes and charms as well. Your first card, 6 of Angels, Transition. This is reading number 1. Reading number 2, we have Queen of Angels, Visionary. And reading number 3, we have King of Angels, Peaceful Warrior. Beautiful energy. Okay, now our runes. So reading number 1, with rune number 1, you have the rune of the Spiritual Warrior. Reading number 2, you have the rune of Constraint. Reading number 3, you have the rune of Possessions, Nourishment. Okay, now let's draw a charm as well. Reading number 1, you have the Flamingo. Reading number 2, I think they're both coming out, yeah. Reading number 2, you have the Lizard. And reading number 3, you have a Beautiful Leaf. Okay, so Super Souls, I'll leave the video running for just a little bit longer. For those of you that need a little bit more time, as always, I tend to leave it running quietly for a few moments. Take your time, listen to your intuition. You may find that more than one reading is speaking to you. If this is the case, then do check out more than one. Sometimes each of the readings will be speaking to a different area or a different aspect of your world and your life. Super Souls, I will put the timestamps in the information box and the comments as well, just to make it easier for phone users, and I will see you guys in the readings. Welcome, reading number 1. Your first card is the 6 of Angels, Transition, and you have the rune of the Spiritual Warrior and the Flamingo. This is actually in a traditional tarot pack. This is actually the 6 of Swords. So it's kind of it's got a very decisive energy about it. You're being shown something that is going to help you either to regain your balance or to be able to know exactly what to do to kind of step up, basically, to be seen. I think that's what's really coming through first of all. Our second card, Angel of Decisions. Very, very interesting. Reading number 1. Now I have a beautiful array of cards here, so let's see what we are shown. You have Camel, be forbearing and patient, Archangel Jophiel. Angel answers, there's no need to worry. You have creative writing, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or a book. We have Seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. Okay. So what we're kind of seeing here, Six of Angels transition. I feel that there has been an energy around you where you haven't, I think possibly that you have just either been thrown off balance, and it may have been more than one situation, more than one circumstance, but things have happened that have not run smoothly. And I do think you have been very forbearing, but I do think, you know, when lots of things either fall through or they don't work out when you thought they would, gradually, slowly and surely, it's really, really hard to remain positive and on track. And I feel that's sort of where you are at the moment. So we're asking really, what is the energy of this full moon in Gemini really showing you? What is coming through? What do the archangels need to, or what can they offer you to support you at this moment in time? We'll draw some Archangel Tarot cards. Let's pop those back and see what we have. So we have Nine of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forwards. Be prepared for any possibility, environmental activism. The Lovers. Okay, let's draw this too then. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Make the effort. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. Your reading is becoming clear, actually. Three of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours. Working with others in a cooperative manner. We then have the Magician, which is a card of manifestation. We have the 10 of Michael. A situation has ended and you're finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. And then we have Page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Okay. I'm just going to put those just there for your reading, really. Reading number one. Your message is actually very clear. Now there is an interesting area here that is being highlighted to do with writing. Now the writing aspect, the educational stuff, for some of you it may be very, very specific. It's literally saying to you, look, the pathway that you are being shown, the reason certain things haven't fallen into place is because they were not actually the right direction for you. You were being given a variety of different opportunities, almost to, it wasn't to test your patience, but more to help you to define exactly the right direction for you. That was really what was actually going on. I do feel that because things haven't necessarily run smoothly, it's almost felt like you've been living in an elongated period of transition. Stay determined, you know, be forbearing and have patience. Make the effort. Now I drew this because we had the Lovers, okay. But I'm going to talk about it first of all in general terms, and I will then tune in to the area of relationship for any of you who are specifically wanting to know more about that part of your world. But in general terms, the reason things haven't actually quite fallen into place, And it will have felt, I think it will have felt like you've been through almost like a series of tests, okay? And the difficulty with that is it can really wear you down, and you begin to lose faith and think it's never going to happen, and you get tired. But actually, it has been important for you to experience certain things, and I'm sorry if they were difficult, but it's been important for you to see, almost like to see certain things that aren't quite right for you in order to define the best route and what will be right for you. Because part of what you're being shown here, part of the build up to this very powerful new moon in Gemini, where there's a lot of Mars energy coming in, and Mars is about fire, passion. Mars rules Aries, which is all about new beginnings. So this is a full moon that's sort of almost, it's a bit explosive in a way, but a bit explosive in that it can highlight stuff that isn't quite right, with the purpose of almost like putting a rocket of desire into you to head off down the direction of something you do want. But I feel with you guys, part of the definition of what you do want is coming from experiences of what you don't want. I sort of feel like maybe there's been some things where you've been ticking over, rubbing along, you know, without really feeling passionate or excited. And it's almost as though some of those things started to weigh you down so that you could really start to define what you do want. Now, this is a point in time where there is creative energy around you. A situation has ended and you are finally free. So this ongoing sort of period of hiccups is coming to an end. You're now free, and there are now opportunities to move forwards, to find happiness, to make really clear decisions. So whereas you might have ummed and ahed about stuff, now there are opportunities where you are literally being invited to make the effort. The Lovers is a card of choices. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. This is about following through with things that you feel passionate about, stuff that you love. There's no need to worry. I do think genuinely for some of you, if there has been, or if there is presenting an opportunity that involves some aspect of education, whether it's furthering your own education, extending your education, writing, teaching others, moving into a position where you are sharing your skills, then this is a real validation of moving forwards in that particular way or in that area here. With the creative writing card, if you're finding yourself going through that sort of space of indecision and opportunities are presenting them, but you feel that you've maybe lost a bit of confidence, because that happens when things don't work out. We can sort of get to a point where we think, oh, you know, I'm now fearful of making any kind of choice in case it doesn't work out. I mean, the reading really, this as the Archangel's energy and messages are very much about the ending of something that isn't feeling good and the moving forwards. You know, with opportunities being offered to you, but opportunities in something that you will love, rather than something where you tick over or it's hard work. I feel you've come from a place of hard work, and now it's time to sort of it's to make the effort to invest in something you love, rather than investing in lots of time and energy in a situation that hasn't really allowed you to stand out, to flourish. If anything, I think it's caused you to feel worn down and out of sorts, really, and out of balance. But this is an ending. This is heralding an ending here, and a time to move forwards with opportunities coming your way. I want to draw some more runes for you. Let me find another set of runes. May we please have some more information for reading number 1. So we have 3 runes. So we have the rune of journey, we have the rune of initiation, and we have the rune of protection. This is lovely. Right. Now this is such an affirmation of the transition. I just feel like you've probably felt like you've been treading water, and as if it's a bit like being in a transitionary position where you're treading water, but you feel like you haven't really been getting anywhere, but you've also been expending lots of energy. But there was some sort of purpose to it, because I do think it's given you some opportunities to see with clarity certain aspects of things that aren't really right for you, so that you can, with greater clarity, look at where you wish to go. Because I think some of you might have been a bit nervous about stepping forwards and really allowing yourself to embrace something that you would really love. Perhaps, you know, some concerns about letting go of some aspect of security. But at the same time, this reading is suggesting a move forwards. The rune of journey, sometimes it does involve genuinely travel, but it is a rune of transition, and so is the rune of initiation. And the rune of travel, the rune of journey actually also says, you know, journey inwards and remove any obstacles to your progress, and systematically, one by one, remove any inner blocks to your progress and just keep on moving forwards. So, you know, there really isn't any need to worry. Tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. That's what a full moon does. It illuminates, it's bringing things forwards for you. Likewise, I did say I'd touch on relationships. If you are and have been waiting or looking for some aspect of relationship to either resolve itself or to find, you know, to call in a soulmate, we are seeing a real affirmation of making an effort. You know, get out there. If you've been treading water, or you've been feeling a bit despondent, or maybe you could have perhaps joined a dating site and never met anyone that you liked, well, now is the time to emerge and reinvest the effort in actually looking for someone, but making clear, discerning choices from the heart. Everything in your reading number one, is about following through from the heart, following through. Check in with yourself. Whatever offers and opportunities are around you, if you think you're going to love it, then go with it. But if you don't feel 1000% joyous about it, if it doesn't really bring that spark into your world, it's probably not the right move. There's something also about the transition you're in, where there's a kind of initiation taking place, where you are being literally invited to follow your heart, to do something. Give yourself permission to not settle for less, but to settle for something. It does mean stepping up, and you will have to make an effort, but it's about settling for something that you're going to love and enjoy, rather than something that you sort of maintain or tolerate. There's a big shift here for you, and that's what the energy is saying here, and this is what the messages from the archangels are saying. I am going to draw some more cards for you from a traditional tarot pack. Actually, I say traditional tarot pack, it's not entirely traditional, but from a tarot pack, as is a normal tarot pack, as opposed to an angel one. Let me just ask your archangels, and indeed your angels, you know, can we have more information for reading number one? Can we be given any more guidance? We'll leave it at that for a moment. Okay. Right, Six of Pentacles. So we are seeing something being offered to you. Yeah, we're seeing something being offered to you. I think that whatever these opportunities, this move forwards, it will involve collaboration. I don't think you're going to be working in a singular way. So we have Six of Pentacles. Well, this is really interesting. I've been using this pack for a while. This is fascinating. I've been using this pack for a while, and these cards have come out 3 in a row. And I'm really loving this because it's showing us something really important. I actually love this card, the way that this pack is designed. Certain of the cards, that the pictures follow through, and I think that's a really strong message for you guys. It's about following through. Can we see that? And then we have the Ten of Wands. interesting. Traditionally, the Ten of Wands sometimes speaks of maybe being, you know, sometimes it can suggest that we are slightly overburdened by something. I'm not seeing that in this particular pack at all. I'm seeing a continuity, a flowing, a you moving things forwards, an opportunity to collaborate, you sowing the seeds of something you want, you nurturing. This is about you investing in you. Yeah, something gets both completed and also potentially ended. It's like coming to an agreement here. This could be the agreement of a new beginning. It could also be the agreement and the negotiation of a new aspect of a contract. But what it's taking you through is into a place where an awful lot of possibilities can happen. I mean, the energy in this card is stunning, the Ten of Wands here. We're looking at so many possibilities, you know, arriving here. So I love that we have this continuity, this flow. It really is. The transition is starting now. Whether you are negotiating to say no to something and simultaneously something arrives, or whether you're, you know, simultaneously working your notice out to do something else, or you're organizing something new. Everything here is leading to seeds being sown. So whatever is coming your way, this is time for you to invest in you, nurture, move it along, make the effort, whatever it is that you desire, because I think you're going to see quite a lot of potential choices and a lot of opportunities arising, which also is telling us here that this transition, what you're being shown, you know, guided into a new kind of, a totally new space. It's like a new forest, leaving one building and moving into a new zone with lots of potential. I think we are being shown here for you, reading number one, that there is the final goal. The final goal may not be absolutely clear to you at this point, because the situation has ended and there are new opportunities. So the actual end goal may, I think it's either going to, the end goal will be achieved and then will lead to even more opportunities. That is one scenario. Or the steps and the nurturing are going to take you in the direction of a significant number of potentials. Okay, for some of you, it will be clear that you are just investing in something, and that in itself will become a stepping stone to more. But that's what this is feeling. There is a natural progression. The energy, look, I mean, the energy is completely with you to receive, to let go, to receive, to negotiate, to sow seeds, to invest, to nurture, and to see things really, really begin to flourish. So whatever takes place around this full moon, whatever transition it's illuminating, there is immense purpose and immense potential here. You are protected, and you are also invited, and this rune invites you not to collapse yourself into the emotionality of transition. You know, be aware of your emotions and use your emotions as a source of empowerment, because you know, emotions are energy in motion, and look at the energy here. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. There is no need to worry, okay? The choices and the decisions that you're making are all about investment, nurture, and moving something forwards. And for those of you for whom it does connect to some aspect of writing, I mean, writing may just be about helping you to define your choices at this time, a journaling exercise. But if it is connected in some way for some of you to writing, or a pathway or a career, or that is taking you into some aspect of education or expansion or teaching, we have a real validation here for you. Super souls, it's an amazing reading. I can see that this has been like an energy that's been lingering, but wow, you know, we're seeing shift, we're seeing stuff move forwards, and you know, astrologically that's completely right. That really, really is right. So many planets have been in retrograde, so many things just haven't been emerging, opening, so many people have been feeling like they've been treading water, plus an awful lot more with buttons being pressed. But this is shifting, it's changing. reading number 1, keep us posted. Thank you for being a part of this really lovely, beautiful community. You are just amazing. The treading water isn't easy, I know, but way to go. It's time to make the effort and nurture yourself. This theme is coming through in several of the readings, so I can see it's really a really powerful energy that is coming in for a lot of people at this moment in time. Super souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Subscribe and press the little bell icon if you'd like to get every single one of my readings coming into your stream. And I put a lot of free stuff into the world. I'll put all the links in the information box and the comments for phone users, so you can access anything and everything that might be of help to you. I worked as a counsellor, a psychotherapist for a long time, 28 years, over 28 years. And I have a whole free library that's got stuff to do with psychology and emotions there, meditations to help understand emotions as a source of empowerment. So do check out all of those links and all of those things. I have a monthly prize draw, I post tutorials on Patreon, I do tons of stuff. So do check it all out. If it's relevant, follow it through. All of those things are there for you to connect with if they are of help to you. Super souls, reading number 1, tons and tons and tons of love to you all. Reading number 2, welcome. You have Queen of Angels, Visionary. This is the equivalent in a traditional tarot pack of the Queen of Swords, actually. You also have the Lizard, which is about the dream time. And also being able to literally dream in the future, catch a glimpse of the future. You also have the Rune of Constraint. Now, this rune suggests that there is something isn't moving forwards around you. It can also actually be an invitation to stop. Now, I am wondering if this reading is inviting you to stop and literally enter the dream time. Let's see what else we are shown. This is fascinating, Angel of Decisions. This came out in reading 1, actually. What else do we have here? We have Dolphin, live joyfully in the present, Archangel Jules. Wow. Look at the energy coming in from above. Okay. The card of Visionary and Constraint. What else are we being shown? In the near future. What are you dreaming in? What are you dreaming in? Reading number 2. And what is this full moon actually showing you or bringing you to be able to support you in literally manifesting something, bringing it into the present, attracting it? Divine order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. We have Archangel Amethyst. Purify your love. I was going to say purify your love with life. Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. Okay, this is really clear. Let's draw the Archangel. I will just take that top card. Right, make the effort. This also came out in the previous reading. Wow, really different. It is a very different energy, actually. Very different energy to reading number 1. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. Your reading is very, very clear, but I will draw some Archangel Tarot cards as well. Your reading is very clear, reading number 2. Your message is very, very clear. Let's see what else we are shown. We have the Magician. Super, super nice card. We have the card of the World. Isn't that interesting? It's like we have number 1 and then 21. The World is absolutely the end, and it's both an ending and a new beginning, coming full circle. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Change your life. Archangel Chamuel, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Big cards, reading number 2. You have the Sun, another big card. You have the Queen of Michael and the 7 of Ariel. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous, you know what to do, the benefit of experience, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. You have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest. This is key. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress, the dream time, constraint, wait. When fishermen can't go to sea, they mend their nets. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavour. Now, this is a really interesting reading number 2. Now, something is emerging in the very, very near future. We have an affirmation here. It's very, very interesting that your reading is saying very, very clearly, although you need to, everything requires effort, you need to make the effort and take the steps you're guided to take. But right here, right now, reading number 2, the message from the archangels and your angels at this time of the full moon is actually not to be running towards something, not to be trying to make something happen. It's actually to stop. And the work in hand is about making the effort to keep your energy crystal clear, clean, to be the visionary, to hold the vision. It is really interesting. Some readings are so clear. It's about take action now. Your reading number 2, is not about taking action. It's about getting present. Getting present. You have been working and investing in exactly the right way, and something is very, very close to emerging. Something is, the divine timing of something is going to come through very, very clear. You've actually been making the right decisions, and something is actually about to emerge. We'll draw more cards for you in just a second. Literally immerse yourself in the sheer enjoyment of now. That is the message that is really clear for you, reading number 2. Embrace the now, love every aspect of what you have. I get the impression that you do actually have there's a lot of love around you, there's a lot of joy around you. I think you've achieved, really, actually, a great deal. I think you've achieved a great deal on your own as well. Brilliant, self-reliant, the Queen of Michael. I think you have a real clarity about who you are in the world. There is something that you really want to bring in and that you are working at. There's some element of success. It's sort of like the culmination of something. It's why we have the Magician and the World. Something you've been manifesting is going to come to fruition. It's going to come full circle, and it's going to be very life-changing, actually. It really, really is. I think the result of stuff that you've invested in is actually going to emerge. Now is not the time to try and make it emerge or make it complete. There will be steps and things to do, but right now the energy around you is to get present and hold the vision of what you want the outcome to be, okay? Rather than, I'm going to think of the most silly example, so I should probably apologise, but it's come to mind. Let's say you had set up a most magnificent, kind of like a bakery, where you're making the most beautiful cakes in the world, and you've got all the ingredients and you're making these amazing cakes, but actually what you really, really need is for someone to come along and kind of, I don't know, post somebody really amazingly famous to come along, buy one of your cakes, realize it's so amazing, and then commission an amazing cake and then post it on their social media, and suddenly all the success you needed that will come in because of all the effort you've put in up till now suddenly bursts into life. It sort of like feels like that. But rather than going out and trying to constantly post on every celebrity's page in order to get them to spot your cakes, This is a time to hold the vision. Keep doing what you're doing, keep making the effort, but hold the ultimate vision of what you wish to achieve, that ultimate piece of success, that ultimate goal, okay? And live joyfully in the present. Be completely present to everything that you have already achieved, which is amazing. And know that there is a divine order. Everything is how it needs to be, and it is emerging. This is about you maintaining where you are in the most vibrant and pure and amazing way in terms of your energy, because something you've been manifesting is about to come to fruition, and it's going to be very life-changing. We've got the sun coming in, and you did it. You did it. It's something you yourself have invested in, created, made happen. But the way to move this forwards, right here and right now, in this space of the energy of this very powerful illuminating moon. Gemini is all about communication, but now this is actually about preparing for this something that will be even better in the near future. It's about knowing that you've invested wisely and waiting for the harvest to come in whilst holding that vision. Let's draw some more tarot cards for reading number 2. I do feel your reading is actually very clear, reading number 2. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. And look at the card we have, the first card, Illumination. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And your second card is the Six of Wands. Can see that the way is going to be shown for you. This is not a time when you have to chart the progress. It's actually, you are actually going to be guided here. But you need to be available. You need to be present in the present to be able to see how you're being guided. Knight of Chalices. Super, super nice. You're going to ride the waves here. And Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the rewards coming in. Yeah. This is this sort of person arriving and saying, here you go. Here you go. What you do is amazing. I've spotted you. I've seen you. You're going to be seen. That's what I'm really seeing. The way is going to be illuminated. And around this time of the full moon, December is an extraordinary time for lots and lots and lots of happenings. You know, we have the full moon in Gemini, very powerful time. We're moving into the period of the summer solstice. The sun will move into Capricorn, so we're moving from the expansive energy of Sagittarius, which is associated with Jupiter, all about expansion, renewed hope, optimism. We then move into a new moon in Capricorn, following the sun moving into Capricorn on the solstice. There's a lot of transitional energy where, and because lots of planets are beginning to move forwards that were in retrograde, it's like the cogs and the wheels of the universe are starting to move forwards. The way will be shown for you. So all you're needing to do, and it's a very clear message, is continue doing what you're doing. Absolutely enjoy every single second of it. Love it. The energy is coming in from above for you. The timing is perfect. Simply maintain your course whilst holding the vision of the ultimate success that you wish for, and it's coming in. That's the way to manifest it, through maintenance, but ultimately seriously present high vibration. That's really what we're being shown here. You know, the way will be shown. You'll be riding the waves, literally riding the waves. You'll be seen, you'll be spotted, and I think someone then comes in. It's like, wow, look, I think your cakes are amazing. You know, I want to commission this, I want to commission that. So you don't need to make it happen. Hold the vision, follow through with the steps as you're shown them. Follow through with those steps. You will become visible, I think, here in whatever it is you are achieving. And because of that visibility, you will then be seen and someone's coming in, that recognition comes, that reward comes in. Whilst there are steps to take, it's much more about following the steps that are shown to you, rather than constantly defining exactly what they need to be and trying to stick to them. Hold the vision and hold your energy, and everything will fall into place. Beautiful, beautiful reading number 2. Let's just draw a couple more runes to conclude your reading. 2 have come up. Okay, so we have the rune of initiation. This is like a rite of passage. So you're moving again, you're moving through something. And you have the rune of partnership, which is really, really interesting. It would suggest that there will be a connection with somebody coming in, some sort of partnership, whether it's business or otherwise, but the energy of partnership will be around you. Someone coming in to help, someone spotting you, someone wanting to work with you. Even though you have achieved this, you've invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. This is someone coming in to work with you, help you, help you to move forwards. We're seeing you move forwards in a way that is not alone. There will be some partnership, some collaboration, some connection. So whatever you are manifesting, whether this is love or some aspect of your work, or your something you're creating, your working world, your calling, we're seeing this energy of illumination being shown the way, this route to take, and kind of being spotted, being seen, and the right person coming in to assist. Reading number 2, I'm loving your reading. The energy of the illumination of the full moon is really interesting. Sometimes with the full moon we can really feel like we want to take action, because it's like we just want to burst. There's almost like a tension that comes with it. But my goodness me, for you guys, it's much more about remaining steady, crystal clear, clean, high vibrational energy in your thoughts, in your vision, and then just trusting and following whatever is illuminated for you. Step by step, you will be riding the waves, and the rewards will come, because you have been doing this work. It's fab. Reading number 2, thank you so much for joining me. If you subscribe and press the little bell icon, you should get every single reading that I post coming into your stream as soon as I post it. This is obviously a full moon reading, an archangel reading, but I do lots and lots of readings here, lots that answer very specific questions, weekly readings for guidance. So do subscribe. I have a monthly prize draw as well for my subscribers, as a way of saying thank you to you all, and thank you so much. If you subscribe and then you check out, there's like a subscriber email list to add yourself to that. Just scroll down. I put tons of free stuff into the world. I have a massive online library. I was a counsellor, a psychotherapist for over 28 years. I have a big library about psychology and emotions, how to use emotions as a source of empowerment. I'll put the link in there. I'll just put every link possible that might be of help to you. Just scroll down, check them out, and use any of those resources if they are of value to you. Super Souls, reading number 2. I am thrilled to be doing this reading for you, and it's amazing to feel that you've done all that work, and now the timing is just right for you to hold the vision, maintain what you're doing, maintain that effort, hold the vision, and the doorways will be opened. Tons and tons and tons of love. Hey, reading number 3, King of Angels, Peaceful Warrior. Beautiful little leaf, and also the rune of nourishment, possessions. This is a rune of unexpected rewards, gains, and surprises. Okay, really interesting rune to get with the Peaceful Warrior. Very beautiful energy. He looks a little melancholy, actually, though, and yet this is a rune that speaks of success. So what has been around you that has got you down? Maybe Angel of Imagination. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. Your first card here, or your second card. What have you been dreaming of? There's a wistfulness around your reading number 3. Whale, live as a fully conscious being. Archangels Mary and Jules. Wow. This is a very centered energy around you. Okay. We have take action. This looks very guided. Okay. As if there is a real clarity as to how to approach something, but something's being shown to you in the energy of this full moon. I did say to you, it's been a little bit tetchy. I don't know how best to put it. A little bit tetchy, a little bit, you know, prickly. Could be the energy of the actual moon itself, could be a little bit explosive, but not for you guys. I think you're handling something. You're finding creative solutions to things. You're taking action in a very guided way. It's actually going to bring you the results you want. Clairaudience, Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Okay. We have Cherubim. Look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. You're being guided through a situation that has possibly been, it's not a has actually, I don't think, reading number 3. You're being guided through a situation where you're having to take the lead in some way. The full moon may possibly have, I won't say necessarily press buttons, but it will have possibly heightened, illuminated, brought your attention to something. You're having to take the lead in something here. You are handling it in the most amazing way. You are being guided and you are really being supported. That's really, really clear. And you will achieve the outcome that you desire. And I think it's really important. That's the first primary message that's coming through for you. You will achieve the desire that you hope, or the outcome that you hope is going to happen. This will run smoothly. There is an underlying kind of tinge of sadness around this. There's a wistfulness here. I think you would have liked a situation to be different, but you kind of know that it can't be. I think you would have liked maybe somebody else to behave more consciously, but you kind of know they can't. They're not at that level, and therefore there's a sort of an acceptance here. What else are we being shown? Engagement. This is lovely. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now this is interesting, because I feel like this is slightly different from this. What are we being shown? But there is a connection, there's a commitment here. We're talking about commitment. Now obviously it's a general reading, so some of you may not want to be engaged, or you may already be engaged, or you may already be in a very happy relationship. But there is a commitment coming through here that's going to help you. Let's draw some Archangel Power cards and see what we're shown. For reading number 3, we have this one, and this one. Okay. Your first card, the Magician. We then have the King of Ariel and the King of Michael. Wow. Right, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And then King of Michael, wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Okay. We have 4 of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep and more time off, seek relief from stress. We have the Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, you know what to do. And 10 of Ariel. There's so much to be grateful for. Success again, financial success, promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. This is really, and we have this commitment here. Okay. Your reading is very clear, reading number 3. You are having to navigate something quite thoughtfully, consciously, tactfully. You are being guided, there's no question of it. You're having to take the lead. And at times, ultimately, there's something within the circumstances around you that you would have liked to have been different. It's almost as if, as well, in your own success, because I am seeing success here, unexpected rewards and gains, surprises. It's almost as if, I think there's something coming into your life that is really, really super fab. And rightly so, because I think you've worked at it. Whatever that element of success is, there's also a kind of a sadness, because I sort of feel like there's an energy around you as well, that where you're having to manage something and you can't really quite fully share your success. You know, when you have somebody who's maybe would be terribly envious of you, and so it's not really okay to fully share your success with, there's something you're navigating. I feel there's two things going on here simultaneously in your reading. And we're seeing that in the whale card here. It's like there's stuff going on above and there's stuff going on below, and they meet in the middle. It's like you've become a creator. All of this spiraling, incredible energy. Live as a conscious being. You're having to, it's like you're navigating. There's a situation that feels, there's some sadness and melancholy around it. And you're navigating this, you're having to use your imagination to find creative solutions. You are taking action and you absolutely are being guided. Simultaneously, there's this kind of commitment to your ongoing progress and success. There's like this duality of energy, and there we have the Gemini energy of the full moon. The Gemini energy will illuminate both things that maybe we're having to sort out, you know, where maybe buttons are pressed, or we're navigating stuff, you know, that needs to be brought to light because it might need to change, and there is a tetchiness in the energy around this full moon. However, simultaneously, there is success here. I mean, this is amazing. We've got kings, we've got a queen, we've got the magician, we've got the a 10 of Ariel, 4 of Michael as well. There's something very balanced and harmonious in your approach. I'm not saying that there isn't an underlying melancholy, that something, or a sadness, or a sort of a, you're navigating something that you can't kind of fix. You can only manage it, and you can manage it from the highest level of consciousness, which you are, and you are taking action. You're simultaneously taking action. We've got these rainbows coming in. You are simultaneously taking action, actually in a very powerfully positive way, in terms of the things that you actually, of something you want for yourself, something you want for yourself that's uniquely yours, is also coming together. You know, we have this, you know, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, for some of you, this will be an actual connection in a relationship. Somebody coming in, or a relationship moving to the next level. You meet someone. There's this fab stuff. There's a commitment to something that you've been manifesting. There's success. There's connection. There's solidness. There's clarity. Strength, enjoyment, that it's very, very real and very solid. So it feels fantastic. Marvelous energy. We are moving through December. We have this incredible full moon, which is why we're doing these readings now. But you know, we have the summer solstice. We have the solstice. It's the summer solstice if you're in the southern hemisphere, the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. It's a pivotal turning point. It's a pivotal shift where things can actually sort of move through and forwards. At the same time, the sun moves into Capricorn, you know, which is a really amazing sign to be manifesting in, setting our intentions, our wishes for the whole coming year. This is a very amazing time for you. Nourishment, possessions, unexpected surprises, rewards, gains, ambitions satisfied. Something, reading number 3, is the pathway to something that you want is going to be illuminated, or it's literally going to appear. I mean, look at the energy here. Clairaudience, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind. Look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. You're being guided in two ways. You're being guided to receive something and for something to land, and rightly so. It's almost like getting the rewards for being so amazing at handling all of this. It's simultaneous. It's kind of like the universe is saying, you have, done so amazingly well. I'm going to give you 10 gold stars and a big bag of sweets. And it's kind of like something you really want. It's like getting the rewards because at a profound level you deserve it. But there is an underlying level of something that you are having to navigate, and I am seeing that you are being guided in both directions. It feels lovely, even though there is this slight melancholy here. It's like you're having to keep the peace. You're having to navigate something in a way that is as helpful as it possibly can be, and yeah, you're navigating from above and from below. You're having to take action. You're also joyously taking action in the things that you want to bring into your world as well. So there's a real duality of energy, and that is so Gemini, isn't it? A duality of energy where we can see things on both sides of our world, and that's true for most people at a lot of the time. We don't always have everything running smoothly or everything running, with greater difficulty. Very often there are bits of our world that are going in different ways, and that is really clear for you, reading number 3. But the joyous stuff is that something is really coming in such a solid and real way, to have two kings, King of Ariel and Michael, and the Queen of Michael too. And the Ariel energy again, 10 of Ariel. Wow, I mean, this is financial success. We're seeing so much success coming into you. Whether this is commitment in relationship, friends to support you, a partner to support you, whether it's finances coming in to support you. I'm kind of seeing the whole package, all these different areas of life coming into you. Look after yourself as well, though. Balance it, because actually this is still requiring your attention, but we are seeing success in every way. Beautiful reading number 3. Let's draw some runes for you and some more cards. Okay, 3 runes coming out. We have the rune of the self, we have the blank rune, and we have the rune of initiation. Do you know what? This rune of initiation has come out in every single one of each of these 3 readings. What a profound validation of the overall astrological energy of transformation, where so many of the planets are now shifting from retrograde positions to moving forwards. There's so much energy involved now in creating shifts forwards, but it is of course also meaning that we're having to attend to some stuff as well. So self-care, top of the list here, rune of the self. Self-care, you are navigating more than one transition. You're navigating personal transitions to success, tons and tons of possibility. You're also navigating transitions that are requiring your kind of leadership, having to keep the peace, sorting things out, and you are being guided in both. There is so much possibility around you, but do look after yourself here. Be conscious of your energy levels. You can't do everything, and burning out is never helpful. I don't think you're in danger of burning out, to be honest, but you would be if you were going full pelt. This feels like steady progress with navigating one area and also steady progress in the other area, but this is full of joy and ultimately an amazing amount of success, and this is about navigating what you need to. In both instances you are constantly having to take action, so look after you. This will come to its conclusion and you are being guided through the whole thing, and you will reach a space where, you are actually, it's not even that you reach, everything that you're doing is contributing to a space of possibilities, actually. And you are going to see basically the results that you desire are going to come home to you in both areas. I think it's not just one, in both. Let's draw some more cards for reading number 3. May we have more information or validation of what is taking place here for reading number 3, please. Here we go. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is the situation that you're having to sort of kind of do battle with, really. There's stuff that ultimately, it ultimately is out of your control, and you're having to be this kind of peacekeeper. But you are kind of, you're keeping it at bay. I mean, this is what I'm seeing. Yeah, you're keeping it at bay. This is giving me some quite interesting information, okay, which I'm going to voice in just a moment. Hey, reading number 3, my apologies for that very brief interruption. My phone was going off, and I feel that's actually, I was just literally saying there's something here that we need to be seeing more of. You know, you are keeping something at bay, and you are having to navigate something, and I think you're actually navigating someone who you're having to be, I said keep the peace earlier, you're having to sort of keep the peace, and this person or persons or is, then they are not easy, is what I want to say. Now we then have Queen of Wands. I feel like they are, I think that you guys are probably feeling a bit like this is interrupting this. You know how when we're trying to organize our energy, we're trying to work in our manifestations in a really conscious kind of way, and then we can begin to sometimes feel like there are interruptions that are getting in the way. We're keeping things at bay, we're keeping something else ticking over, but we feel like it's intruding, like that phone in the background. I feel that was such an insightful piece of information coming in. Queen of Wands. Now this is very, very interesting, because what this is actually telling us, we have Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords here. I want to say, try not to be too fearful of this conflict. You know, the peaceful warrior is really the insightful card here. And the rune of nourishment possessions. This is unexpected rewards and gains. This is ambition satisfied. It's rewards coming to you. I think you probably feel a bit tied in knots by this, as if somehow there's wistfulness around it. It isn't going to interfere with this. That's what is really important. There's a really strong message here that's saying, look, keep your energy clean, look after you. It isn't actually going to be a problem. Ironically enough, something of this might ultimately even contribute to this. Through this situation, you might even find that there's a connection that you make coming in that helps to resolve the conflict. I do feel there are times when you're probably feeling like this is taking too much energy to the point where you're feeling a bit closed in. I'm going to draw some more cards for you, just to see what else we're shown, because this is really positive. I'm seeing those results coming. You are being supported and guided here. There's no question of it. What are we shown here for reading number 3? Okay, so we see 9 of Wands here. How interesting. Okay. Then 10 of Chalices, and then the World. This is lovely. Right. Yeah. Okay. This situation, whatever it is, in the uniqueness of your own world. Beautiful reading number 3. Look after yourself. the joy, the success, I'm going to actually say to you what the message is really clear here. I looked at this Two of Swords and I thought, oh, is the conflict still going around you? Because I feel like you're handling it really, really well. And I can see that, you know, there's somebody, you know, who kind of who's kind of, you know, they're not at an appropriate level of consciousness to really be able to engage with them in some way. So you're having to keep the peace and navigate something really, and you're doing it remarkably well. You just are. It's cool. You're handling it. The Queen of Wands, she's amazing. You know, she is the embodiment of energy personified. She can make stuff happen just because her energy is right. She's amazing. That's where you're at. Actually, what we're really seeing here very clearly is don't share your success openly. Okay, success is coming to you. There's no question of it. I don't think. I think this is really clear. Reading number 3, you're going to achieve success. Something's coming into you where there's a commitment, a level of something that's really solid coming in. Ambition satisfied, rewards, gains, unexpected surprises. Whatever emerges. So we know there's a message of look after you. We know you're being guided through this and in this. Such two different things going on in your world. Now, here we have the world. 10 of chalices, 10 of cups, success, love, abundance happening here. 9 of wands. What I'm seeing here is, look at the way she is. So many flowers and stuff. There's so much stuff here, but she's walking very thoughtfully through the woods. She's spreading joy, flowers, energy, but she's doing it quietly. Yeah, don't reveal your success to this person or this group of people. That's what I need to say. And that is a message that's being illuminated loud and clear in the energy of this full moon in Gemini. Gemini can show us all sides of a situation. The archangels, your angels, the energy of this full moon in Gemini is very clear. There are 2 things going on in your world. Do not share your success. Sometimes it's not appropriate to share your success with people who would then they'd want even more from you. And this is somebody who's just really or a group of people who are quite hard work. Keep the peace. It is sad. There's a wistfulness here. You can take the actions you need to take. Your success is coming in. Don't share it with them. Sometimes it is best not to. I'm saddened by it, but we're seeing love, abundance, happiness. If you are entering some new aspect of relationship, even a business partnership, it's loaded with possibility. It's absolutely loaded with possibility. We're seeing so much coming in. It could be in both upping the game of a status, of a connection, a relationship with someone, a new relationship. It could also be, you know, business. It could be both. It could be any aspect of good stuff coming into your world is being shown here. All these kings, queens. It's just fabulous. Keep it quiet. Only share with those who are on this side of your table and not with this side. You are being guided. You are being very, very guided in terms of being given and shown exactly what you need in order to navigate both this and this as well. Reading number 3, I'm thrilled. I almost feel like I want to lower my voice and say, oh, but let's not tell everybody about it. It's kind of like the energy of this is quite affecting it, but in a good way. I want to feel like I want to really say, yay, go for it, have this, this is amazing. And yeah, navigate this peacefully, quietly, thoughtfully. It's all going to work out. You'll know what to do and you're being guided. Don't worry about this. You're going to arrive in a space where so much is opening up for you. But yeah, think thoughtfully about how you share your success and who you share it with. Because yeah, the energy of someone that's connected to this situation is kind of a bit hard work, really. But you're doing okay. You really, really are. And it isn't affecting this, which is super fab, because I think there's been probably moments when you've worried that it would be taking up so much of your time that this can't happen. That's not to be, don't concern yourself with that either. The messages are so clear for you, reading number 3. Super Souls, I hope you have enjoyed the reading, and if it is resonating with you and there's clarity here for you, then I'm thrilled. You know, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, you should always get readings as soon as I post them. I post a ton of readings ongoing, not every day, but almost every day. I try to, it just depends on my world as well sometimes, but I do post several pick a card readings every week, always, and some tiny small ones as well, where your spirit team are just, I just sometimes really get this, oh, I need to do a single reading now, and just put it out there, and you know, it will have a very specific message. So you know, do check out all of these readings. I do put tons of free stuff into the world too. If you check out the comments, because I'll put this in the comments for phone users for accessibility, and the information box, I will put all the links to anything and everything that might be helpful to you. And as you scroll down, I have a free online library that helps to manage emotions and psychology. I worked as a counsellor for over 28 years, an accredited psychotherapist. So just check out all the links. There's a subscriber offer, a subscriber, I have a prize draw every month as well. There's tons of stuff. Just scroll down. Anything and everything that may be helpful to you, I will put there for you. Do check them out if you think they may be of value. Reading number 3, you're awesome, and you're awesome. Just awesome and awesome. Tons and tons of love.